So, good morning to all of you. Today, we'll discuss about dielectrics chapter. So, in this chapter, actually, we have to discuss about what is dielectric materials, what is actually concept of this dipole moment, then what is polarization, what there are various type of polarization processes, what are actually there, and then frequency dependent of this dielectric behaviors of materials, what is dielectric relaxation. So these are the important topics, and we need to understand all these for proper understanding of this dielectric materials. So let us start with this dielectric definition first. So dielectric is a solid which is actually insulating in nature, and this type of material is placed in external electric field, then it shows the process of polarizations. I mean, the polarization means there is actually creation of dipole moment inside the solid materials. So in coming lectures we will also see what is polarization. So dipole moment per unit volume is called polarization. So I hope that you people are understand what is dielectrics. So there are two types of dielectric. One is polar and other is non-polar dielectrics. So from their name, you can easily understand what is polar, what is non-polar. Polar means already there is existence of positive and negative centers, uh, and non-polar means there is actually positive and negative centers are coinciding at same points. So this type of concept we can understand from this concept. Actually atom is electrical neutral, although they have electrons as a negative charged particle and proton as a positive charged particles. So in a neutral atom, the center of gravity of negative charges and center of gravity of positive charges, they are coincide. So atom is neutral. If any dielectric is made up by such type of atoms, then obviously this type of dielectric will be called as a non-polar dielectrics. But there are other materials where the center of gravity of positive charges and center of gravity of negative charges don't coincide. In case of this water molecule, suppose we have this water molecule, so there is a bonding between this oxygen and hydrogen atom, oxygen and hydrogen atoms, uh, and this oxygen is actually there is a covalent bonding basically. The share electron between this hydrogen and oxygen atom is actually not lies at the center of this bond. It is shifted towards the oxygen atom, so slightly it acquire negative charge and slightly it acquire a positive charge, like this. So in water molecule, the center of gravity of positive charges and center of gravity of negative charges, they are not coinciding actually. That's why it is a polar molecule. Clear? So let us say start with this dipole moment. What is dipole moment? Suppose we have a system of say plus q charge and minus q charge, and they are separated by say distance d, small d. If you are having a system where two charges, they are actually separated by a distance t, actually it is very small, then dipole moment may be magnitude of one type of charges multiplied by the distance. This is definition of dipole moments actually. If there is separation of positive and negative charges by say a small distance, then such system is called dipole systems. Clear? Now what is polarization? You suppose uh, there are certain class of dielectric actually, whether we are going to say place this type of dielectric in field or not, already there is existence of such type of dipole moments. I discussed in case of this water molecule, which is polar dielectric. So already there is existence of dipole moment. So what is polarization? So dipole moment per unit volume. So polarization may be defined as dipole moment per unit volume. Polarization may be defined as dipole moment per unit volumes. So there are other class of dielectric materials, which is say non-polar, and then you have to place this type of dielectric in external electric fields to create this type of dipole moment. I mean to just separate the center of gravity of negative charges and positive charges. So actually we are going to create say dipole moments. Obviously it is going to show the polarization processes. So there are actually different type of polarization process. So any dielectric materials, say you see basically shows four type any there are actually four type of polarization process. One is the electronic polarization process. This is a dipolar polarization process, ionic polarization process, and fourth one is the space charge or interfacial polarization process. So what is say this polarization process? uh, you already I actually explained this. This polarization is the alignment of this permanent or induced atomic or molecular dipole moments with respect to the external applied fields. Dielectric material generally exhibit at least one of these polarization processes depending on the materials and also the manner in which this external actually electric field is applied. So ionic polarization, let us say with this start with this electronic polarization. Electronic polarization may be say induced uh, in all atoms. Actually it results from the displacement of the center of say negatively charged electron cloud with respect to the positive nucleus of an atoms uh, by the external fields. This type of polarization process actually find in all dielectrics and of course exists only while an electric field is present. So uh, clear I think. So simply by diagram you understand. If suppose this is electron cloud, if say no field is equal to 0 and here E is not equal to 0, then electron cloud actually get shifted. This is your nucleus positively charged, this is your positively charged nucleus. So when you apply this field, then you see there is a shifting of electronic cloud actually. So there is separation of positive and negative centers, and so this type of polarization is called say this electronic polarization. Understand I think. Now what is electronic polarization? Say ionic polarization. Now come to this ionic polarization. Hmm. This is say very easy to understand. Ionic polarization means it only exhibited by this ionic crystals. So ionic polarization uh, occurs only in the material that are ionic in nature. When you apply the field, then actually there is displacement of cation in one direction and anion in opposite directions. As a result of this you get a net dipole moments. This say the magnitude of the dipole moment for each of the ion pair is equal to the product of relative displacement and the charge on the ions. Clear? So schematically you can represent this ionic polarization like this. Suppose in absent of field there is plus minus plus minus minus plus minus plus plus minus plus minus, this type of say ionic crystal you are having. So when you place this materials in external field, here E is not equal to 0, means it is ionic crystal. When we are not placing this material in external field. When you place this material in external field, then what happened? There is slightly displacement. So you see, uh, actually anions are bigger in size as compared to cation. So let me draw this in terms of their size. This is your cation, this is your anion. Okay, this is your cation, this is your anion. This is your anion, this is your cation. Again this is your cation, this is your anion. This is your cation, this is your anion. So when E is not equal to 0 and when E is equal to 0, then what happen? This cation actually shift toward this. Like this you can actually understand. So like this you can understand what is say schematic representation of shifting of this say positive charges in one direction and negative charge in opposite directions. Now third one is say this is the orientational polarization. Orientational polarization. Orientational polarization, which is also called dipolar polarization. Actually this type of polarization is exhibited by this polar molecule. I already told you. Polar molecule actually they possesses the permanent dipole moment even in absence of field. So polarization results from the rotation of permanent movement into the direction of applied fields. Clear? So schematically we also understand how this type of say orientation or dipolar polarization arises. So if your E is not 0, okay, already your system is having this type of say dipoles. Clear? This type of actually dipoles already system is having in absence of field. When you place this type of materials in the external field, then what happen? Suppose you apply this field in this direction and dipole try to align in the field directions. So like this you are able to understand. Clear? So dipole actually orientation is just like this. So as a result of this you get say polarization processes, and this type of polarization process is called orientational polarization. Now last one is say spatial polarization. If suppose there is if a dielectric is having characteristics such that there are multiple phase and they have the conductivity difference, then what happen? You apply external field in such type of materials, suppose you have a polycrystalline materials and there is a conductivity difference. So suppose this is your n type of materials where say electrons are majority charge carrier, and when you place this type of material in say external field, field is acting in this direction, and what happen, uh, so uh, when E is not equal to 0, then electron will shifted. So in this particular actually region, you say there is hole on one side and electrons on other side along this grain boundary. So in this particular region, in this particular space, actually materials, dielectric materials is going to polarize. Such type of polarization process is called special polarization process. Clear? Thank you.